The specialist out at the Holy Spirit Hospital said, "I'll refer you to an orthopaedic surgeon." He looked at the old x-rays that were taken in the 90s, and he just said to me, "You've got advanced osteoporosis." He said, "What are you taking for it?" And he said, "Well, you should be on something." He said, "You know, your bones will be so soft and so brittle." And he explained to me the reason that I couldn't stand up for any length of time or sit down was because the bone structure had become so soft that as I stood, even though I'm only a small person, the bones literally crunched down on top of each other. And the same when I was sitting, there was terrible pressure on my lumbar area and on my spine. A few months after that, I landed up in hospital quite unexpectedly, and I'd had a heart turn. And I'd been in so much pain from the osteoporosis that it put so much stress on my body that it affected my heart. So I was taken off to hospital, and I spent 3 days in intensive care in the Royal Brisbane Hospital. And they came to me on the second morning and they advised me that I had diabetes 2. And when I was lying in intensive care, I just felt this immense peace come over me, and it's like as though, even though I knew I was in intensive care and I had all these tubes coming out of me, I knew I was going to be all right. And I started turning up on the healing lines every week and every Sunday, and started going through the Bible for the scriptures on bones and marrows. And John Mellor came, and then after I left that meeting, I was fine. There was nothing. There was just nothing, no pain. And I was free. I just felt that freedom again. And then when he came back again, I went back up again for a second healing from John Mellor's conference, and I felt the freedom again. And since that second one, I've just sailed through. I just haven't looked back in the pain area, in the pain states. There's no pain there. No. It's just absolutely great. The whole thing has turned my life around 180 degrees, because before that point came up, I was quite happy to just go and die somewhere in a corner, because I just couldn't continue on with the pain levels. It was too much. And now I just embrace life, and whenever I get a chance to get out on a bus trip or a bus, I'm gone. Because I spent too many years being locked away, in a state of pain, and, being born again, using the scriptures, going through John Mellor's healing, the whole lot. It's just turned it all around so that I don't have to be that person anymore, and I can live free without pain.